Hey guys, Amazing Ampharos here, picking back up with my Final Fantasy IV The After Years playthrough, where I'm finally ready to storm Baron Castle and set things right as Golbez. Now, things are going to get hairy, but Golbez isn't scared, though maybe he should be. First off, let's do that one last little bit of optimization I forgot to do before. Put Golbez in charge. No, really, Golbez has always been in charge. And watch things go downhill. To start off with, we have this fight, which is really scripted, but there's a couple things we can do to help ourselves out. Now, Kain and Rosa use their first two turns to put Blink on Rosa and Theodore, which might seem a little strange, but will really help us out later. Theodore should upgrade his equipment to the Enhancement Sword and the Diamond Shield. And otherwise, carry on. After a while, Cecil is going to be defeated and things will go well. It probably doesn't seem clear how that's going to happen, but it turns out that Odin doesn't approve of this state of affairs. So Odin decides to win a boss fight for us, and even return to Rydia. They don't tell you that, but he does. So Team Kain has subdued Cecil in a vague sort of way. But in comes Golbez anyway. And now things hit the fan. As Cecil's down, he's not quite out. And he has just enough in him to out Golbez's identity to everyone. And now that everyone knows Golbez is running this show, we're going to force this mysterious girl back. She has all she wants from us, and she's long since done with us, but we're in her way, and she wants us all to die. And honestly, she's pretty well equipped to make that happen. So let's try to change the story, shall we? Start by throwing a Spider Silk. And be sure to use all of Golbez's turns to hammer away with his full might. Rosa should keep the party healed with Diagas as much as she can. And there's not really a whole lot Theodore can do to help. He has this band, which I don't think is really that good, but it's worth playing around with. Edge actually does pretty decent physical damage, and unlike with Golbez, he's not inhibited by the lunar phase. And if you get extra turns with Rosa, you should throw Shell up. Because, in addition to casting Agas, this boss is also capable of summoning Leviathan and Bahamut, or casting Meteor, which are going to hit you very hard. All Theodore can really do that's useful is physically attack. Rydia summons the dragon. And that's really unfortunate. Someone other than Golbez should fix that. You definitely want to keep everyone alive, because her target all magic is just more and more powerful the more characters are alive, or the fewer characters are alive better. Now remember, Shell stacks up to 5 times, so you can get it to be pretty powerful. And Theodore's just kind of going to drop a lot. There's not a lot you can do about that. You want to keep him alive to reduce the damage other characters take, but keeping him alive in the long term is just not a reasonable proposition. That's actually a much better hit than Smash and Grab. I just kind of got into the muscle memory using Smash and Grab from all that time in the lunar phases that weaken your physicals. Oh, Theodore is very dead. Oh, wow. thanks to Diamond Shield. And of course, since Theodore's damage is really terrible, he is a level 20 character. Have him throw items if you need anyone to do so. That is going to hit pretty hard. But as you can see, everyone survived that, other than Theodore, who doesn't survive anything. And the lunar phase I'm using is Waxing Moon, which powers down black magic. It kind of sucks because it weakens Golbez, but it also really weakens the Mysterious Girl. It has the big advantage that it empowers my white magic. And since I'm relying on Rosa a lot, that's a big deal. I think Theodore can attack to see if nothing better to do. You can also feel free to equip Theodore with a bow and arrow. You'd actually do a bit more damage with his attacks. The only downside to that plan is that you'd be giving up the Diamond Shield, so he would no longer resist thunder. And Meteor's coming. There's not really anything I can do to prevent it. Unless I win before it goes off, but that's not terribly likely. And Golbez is now out of Agas, so his situation just got very tricky. What I want to do is revive Theodore. Draga the party with her. And steal the enhancement sword. He can have... oh, I don't even care. Where's the ice blade? I'm not going to attack with him anyway. And we need to give Golbez the enhancement sword. So now he can physically contribute in some meaningful way. We could also just throw another, but as you can see, we were pretty close to done. I'm sorry for the sloppy menu work there, but it can get tricky juggling all that stuff. And, oh! Well, they got away with the crystals. The moon's falling. We won the battle, but lost the war. Well, it was kind of obvious what the solution was going to be, given how Golbez got here. But we're about to show them exactly what happens when you try to mess with us to this extent. Though, I'm actually not ready to carry on here because this next segment is going to require me to explain a whole lot. It's where you actually have free reign over what party you're going to use. So I'm actually going to break the segment here. And I'll catch you guys next time.